early, not too early, but we're still really tired. It's about 7:30. We're going to get breakfast and then Carl is going to drop me to the airport for what I hope is not an emotional goodbye. Isn't that right? All the emotions were high last night. So as you can see, I'm in Heathrow. I'm on the way to catch my New York flight. I didn't really vlog until now because it's been pretty hectic. My other flight was an hour late and I just have about enough time to get to this gate. But I'll give you some of the airport vibe. It's what's a travel vlog without it. It's now 2:30 and amazingly I've got a viewing. Oh, I actually like this. This is the one in my budget. This is the bedroom. A little bit depressing on the window, nothing much to look at. But lots of wardrobe space, which is good. I guess I'd have to have my bed somewhere here. I wouldn't have too much room. More closet space. Or is this probably the bathroom actually? I'm gonna see. Oh, the bathroom's actually a bit nicer with the light on, but I'm gonna see if the hot water works. I like the kitchen area though. It doesn't feel cramped. And I could probably fit like another couch, sofa type convertible bed thing here, so I can have people stay. The one thing that I really want is the bathroom not attached to the bedroom, so that if I do have people over, they can just go to the bathroom and like not have to walk through my room to get to it. I really like this one, I have to say. I think it's very suitable for somebody like me. A little extra room, but I just don't know. I just don't think I have enough time to be like sitting around choosing, and this will probably get snapped up pretty quick. I love the apartment, but the only thing that worries me is the location. It was about a mile walk. It feels like it's slightly more on the outskirts. It's like right at the very top of the Upper East Side. And I don't know, the street just doesn't feel super safe. It's a really nice building. I'm not sure about the street outside, but this building is super nice. I spoke to some people that were in one of the apartments on the same floor and they seem really nice and really happily living here. Yeah, it's a really good prospect. Just something in my stomach is telling me maybe go see at least one other apartment before I settle on this. So this is the street. Yeah, not the prettiest. It's a little bit far out. I quite liked the area that my friends were living in. I owe you guys a big explanation because I've been so bad this past week. I think today or yesterday marks my exactly 1 week mark. So the last few days has been bloody mental. Well, actually last 2 days hasn't been because I've just kind of taken it easy and recovered from the few days before. Instead, I decided to Snapchat everything. So everyone on Snapchat got like literally a real time storyline of what I got up to. So the main kind of achievement of this week and something I wanted to sort out as soon as possible was somewhere to live. Praise the Lord, that actually happened. I, by some miracle, found an affordable place, a 1-bedroom on the Upper East Side. Here's the thing when you're apartment hunting in New York, there's always something that you sacrifice, whether it's space, location, safety. You know, there's just price. There's always something that you need to sacrifice. You're not always going to get the perfect apartment. So I was basically like feeling out where I could, go into Craigslist viewings, meeting with some brokers and stuff like that. And I had a very limited budget of like $6,000 where I needed to find somewhere to live, pay deposit, pay rent, pay a broker if I had to, and also live here and survive. So I had like this very set budget, so there was quite a big pressure on me to find somewhere as soon as I could. So literally when I had just kind of given up a little bit on the search, this random Craigslist listing came up, and it was like the price was so too good to be true, but I was willing to give it a shot. I knew it was a good area, and I was like, okay, even if these aren't the pictures, I'm sure it will still be nice. It's a 1-bedroom. It's exactly what I'm looking for in the area that I'm looking for. When I say super cheap, I mean super cheap for New York and this area. The rent was $1,650, so $1,650. So I went to view it. It was a little bit rough around the edges, but it was in an amazing building. It was in the same building that I had the apartment that I wanted before was in. It had laundry, basement, gates, security, super safe area, in East 70s in the Upper East Side, and I was like, I can do this. You know what? I'm a bit rough around the edges. The apartment's a bit rough around the edges. I can do it up. I can make it look nice. And once the tenant's like crap is out of it, I can have more of a blank canvas to work with. So I got the apartment. I got approved, and I just signed my lease yesterday. So that's what you guys have missed so far. I couldn't move in until the 1st of February. So luckily, financially, it all worked out. I had enough money to pay the broker. I had enough money to pay my first month's rent and security, and I had enough money to stay here in my sublet in Brooklyn. I'm staying in Jefferson, like just off the Jefferson subway stop in Brooklyn, and I really like it here. I have a nice lovely big room, and I'm living with some Japanese girls, and they're super nice. So yeah, I'm staying here until the end of the month, so I had enough money to pay off this sublet, and I have enough money to kind of get me through the next month or two until I find a job. So I'm super happy right now. Everything's worked out.